Nasar, aka the real estate guru. I'm not your guru, I'm your guru because I actually do this business. What not to do in real estate. Hypothetically speaking, let's say I'm a newbie and I want to start wholesaling houses. One of the things I would not recommend you doing is becoming a course junkie, right? So you don't want to become a course junkie. What that means is you buy everybody courses. You buy my course on wholesaling. You buy his course on short sales. You buy his course on flipping houses. When I say flipping houses, I mean rehabbing houses. You buy his courses on picking up rental properties. All those are good avenues. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're new, you really need to focus on one avenue until you get that done. If you want to wholesale land, hey, I'm going to put a link in the description. I'll put a link right under here. You want to wholesale land? Okay, you get this course, follow this one course on wholesaling land. You want to wholesale houses? Okay, get one course, study one individual until you get that first deal. It's going to take time. It took me 8 months to get my first deal, driving for dollars, okay? So things just take time. What else not to do when you're wholesaling houses? Don't do information overload. Information overload meaning I got all the information, like I swear, and I never understood this. It's people that know everything from A to Z about wholesaling houses and never done one deal because it's information overload. I mean, they can have offices set up in the house, all the books, all the programs, but they never wholesale one house. These people haven't done one deal due to they never took action. So always take action. Another thing, if a house is worth $150,000 ARV, right? You getting the property under contract for $135,000 is probably not a deal. You don't want to do that. I can go on the MLS and find that deal. That's not a bargain for a cash buyer, okay? It's not a bargain at all. What you want to do, you want to get your reason for wholesaling is to get discount houses. The reason you are a great service because you supply people with discount houses. So it's your responsibility to offer a discount house, a discount house. A house is worth $150. You getting it for you selling it for $135 is not really a discount, especially when you're telling me, all right, hey, yeah, it's just $5,000 worth of work. And let's say that $5,000 worth of work is actually a real number, right? So I got my closing costs that I paid, my $5,000, my property tax. Okay, let's say property tax is $1,000. Now it cuts in. I'm at my cost basis, which is I'm all in at 142. You said the house is worth 150, right? So now I got I'm sell the house, right? I got to pay 6% commissions, right? After I pay my 6% commissions, I'm losing money on the deal, all right? I'm losing money. 6%, my closing costs and taxes, I'm losing money, okay? So that's not a deal. Now you say, hey, look, I got this house is worth $150 for $100,000. Now we're talking. Now that's more of a discounted real estate deal. And that's one reason a lot of cash buyers, so-called, get frustrated with wholesalers, but it's a mistake. Keep going, don't let it discourage you. All right, let's say you're rehabbing houses. You never want to give a contractor all his money, or in most cases, half, if you don't know him, okay? You don't want to do that. So let's say it's cost $30,000 to renovate a house. Contractor say, hey, look, give me half. No, don't do that. You guys can come up with a draw schedule and say, hey, look, I want to do $5,000 worth of work. Now, the first draw, what's going to get done? Just demolition? Okay, well, look, after demolition, can I pay you your money? Because, you know, you're in business for yourself. So being that you're in business for yourself, you can supply a dumpster and pay your guys. I mean, you don't pay your guys every day, do you? Or you do? All right, well, out of that $5,000, I give you $2,500. So that way we work on $5,000 draws or $10,000 draws, whatever you come up with. But don't give your contractor a bunch of money because that's how a lot of these guys run off. That's how a lot of these guys, you know, do a half-assed job because they know, well, look, I'm paid for the bulk of the job, so I'm going to just half-ass my way through this and pick up 2 or 3 more jobs so I can work on those as well. So you don't want to give a contractor a bunch of money if you're renovating houses, okay? Another thing of what not to do. Do not pay taxes. I know that doesn't make sense, but always remember, you have to pay taxes. I don't care if you're wholesaling houses, renovating houses. If you're making money in this business, you have to pay tax. I strongly recommend being that, we're in the business, whereas we get large spreads. Normally on the low side, we're making 4 figures normally. So let's say you're making $3,000 per deal. I strongly recommend you talking to your CPA of how much out of each check you get, how much to put aside for taxes, and create a tax account. Have an operation account, tax account, and also a profit account, and split those up. But I've seen guys not pay taxes and the IRS shut down their business. When I say shut down their business, meaning freeze their account and they can't sell off no assets. I've seen that happen before. I've seen people partner with people who don't do taxes, and then IRS comes down and the IRS is freeze that guy's everything and they can't sell the house, okay? So those things happen, all right? And I've seen it happen more than once. So always make sure you pay your taxes. Get you a CPA and pay your taxes. That's extremely important. Another tip of what not to do. All right, we want to be ethical, right? If a wholesaler, if you know somebody's selling the deal, and you see a deal floating around on the internet and somebody puts the address, or say if people put their deals on Facebook, don't go say, hey, I got this deal for $70,000 because you seen it on Facebook for $60 and you didn't even talk to the owner or the wholesaler. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get a contract on that property. If you're going to JV, that's no problem. Talk to the wholesaler. Get his permission. But don't just look for addresses and, pretend like you have the contract and try to sell this stuff and then you work backwards. No, don't do that, okay? So those are just some tips of what not to do in real estate. I hope that helps you. Until next time, make sure you like, comment on the videos. Until next time, much success in your life and in your business. Peace.